Hi there, my name's Hayley and I like to make cool warm things. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little chicken keyring that's perfect for markets. Check the description for the pattern. So to get started we are going to use 2 strands of yarn. You could use 2 of the same colour strands of yarn, but I've decided to use 2 different colours in this video. So we're going to make a magic ring. I like to do this by wrapping the yarn around my fingers to create a cross on the top of my fingers, insert the hook and pull loop through, yarn over the hook and pull that through, and one last time. And then we're going to make 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So to make a single crochet, insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over the hook, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. That's your first single crochet. We're going to pull on the tail end of the magic ring to close it and slip stitch into that first stitch to join. So insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over the hook, pull it through and pull through again. And at the end of round 1 you'll have 6 stitches. To start round 2 we are going to chain 1. And then we're going to increase into each stitch around, or make 2 single crochets in each stitch. We're going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 2 you'll have 12 stitches. To start round 3 we are going to chain 1 and then work a single crochet in the first stitch and an increase in the second stitch, and we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So a single crochet and then an increase in the next stitch. And at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 3 we'll have 18 stitches. To start round 4 we're going to chain 1 and then work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then an increase in the next one. So single crochet in the next 2 and then an increase, and we're just repeating that all the way around. And at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 4 we'll have 24 single crochets. To start round 5 we're going to chain 1 and then work a single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then an increase in the next one, and again we're just repeating this around. So single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then an increase. And at the end of the round we are going to join to the first stitch with a slip stitch, and at the end of round 5 we'll have 30 stitches. To start round 6 we are going to chain 1 and then just work a single crochet into each stitch around, and we're going to repeat this for round 6 through to round 10. And at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and we'll have 30 stitches still. I've just finished round 10, so to start round 11 we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then a decrease in the next one. To work a decrease, I like to go into the front loop of the stitch, through the front loop of the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. So we're just repeating that all the way around, 3 single crochets and then a decrease. And at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to join, and at the end of round 11 we'll have 24 stitches. To start round 12 we are going to chain 1, and then we're just going to work a single crochet into each stitch around. And at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 12 we'll have 24 stitches. So to start round 13 we are going to start with a chain 2, and then we're going to work a half double crochet. So to work a half double crochet, yarn over your hook, go into the stitch, yarn over the hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. We're going to repeat that in the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Work a half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, work a single crochet in the next 6 stitches, and work a half double crochet in the last 3 stitches. And then we're going to miss out the chain 2 and slip stitch into the first half double crochet of the round to join. And at the end of round 13 you'll have 12 half double crochets and 12 single crochets. To start row 14 we are going to chain 1 and then fold our chicken in half, and we're just going to work a single crochet through both those layers. Around halfway across we're going to stop and add the eyes. I like to fold the chicken in half so it's easier to place my eyes. I like to place them around here, a couple of stitches apart. Just add on the backers there. And then we can start to add some stuffing. Continuing on with our single crochets to join and adding more stuffing as we need to. Then once we get to the end, we are going to fasten off. So yarn over, pull through, keep pulling and snip off that end. Before we move on to the next bit, we are going to sew those ends in. And now we're going to add the comb onto the chicken. So again, using 2 strands of yarn, we're going to insert our hook into that first stitch there and join on the yarn. I like to do this by tying a knot. And then working into that first stitch, we are going to chain 2 and then work a double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over the hook, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 and yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to work a half double crochet in that same stitch. Then work a single crochet in the next stitch, and a slip stitch into the same stitch, and then fasten off. We'll take a second to sew in our ends. And then the last piece we need to add is the beak. So I like to take some yellow yarn and fold it over so it's doubled, pull the yarn through the needle with the loop towards the longer end so I can use this to tie on the yarn. And then we're just working back and forth just underneath the eyes until you're happy with the size of the beak. And then tie that off and sew in the end. To add the keyring, take your 2 strands of yarn, fold it over the same as we did with the beak, and use the loop to join on to your chicken. And we're just working back and forth through the chicken and the jump ring from the keyring until it's nice and secure. Tie that off. And sew the end in. And our chicken keyring is finished.